Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Medieval Dynasty. So last time we got our house built and we got our first villager recruited. We also built a woodshed back in the woods back there. And it does unfortunately seem like our villager is still stuck up in the town where we recruited him. At this point it just seems like it's a little bit of a bug, and we'll just have to wait until next season, and then next season it should automatically relocate him properly back to the village, so that's okay. These things happen occasionally, but we are going to go through and work on quests today. That's the main thing that's keeping us from moving forward. We're limited to 5 buildings. I just thought this was a wolf. That scared me. We're limited to 5 buildings right now, and so we can't really grow the settlement anymore until we progress a little bit further in the story. It looks like if we're looking at our seasonal indicator, we probably have 1, maybe 2 days left if we're lucky. We got 2 to turn in here. We've got 2 open in each of these cities, and then the one right here in the capital. Can't really read the town name right now. Gustovia. One of those I think will lead us to the town right near our settlement to help them construct palisades. Basically, we're just going to chop a lot of wood for them. So we are going to run down to the town and turn these quests in, get Alwyn's story going, and we will go from there. See you in just a minute. Alright, we're starting to come up on the village right now. I apologize if the graphics seemed a little weird at the beginning of this video. I noticed on our run over here that instead of being at 1080p, it had gone back to a native 1600 by 900 format. No idea why. Well, let's see if we can still grab this quest. What's new? Tired of your mother's conflict. Son won't leave little sister alone. I understand it's just a game for him. Okay. Like every night does is adorable. Huh, we are a fool. I think I need something to keep him busy and away from my sister so that you can have some peace too. That would be nice. Okay. Looks like we've got to go find a way to entertain. Is this our man? No. Next quest in here? No. Oops. There's the door. It's saying that it is, but I think... Where's his house? Is it here? There we go. Talk to you. Well, he's no longer looking in the woods. He believes that Seneca and Gastovia will have to face a wolf attack soon. Yep. Okay, first reward. So we got some fur. Okay, so he's going to take care of defense here, and we are going to have to go to that village that's near our house. So that hasn't changed. Whoa, what was that? I think the door hit us on the way out. Alright, so we got ourselves some fur boots. They don't do good heat protection, but they do good cold protection. And we got a fur hood. Same kind of thing. Go ahead and equip these. Let's see, looks like we've got really good cold defense now. And this must be our range of tolerance. We're going to fall next, so that should be good. And then we have one more quest here, it seems like, but we can't get it, I think, because it's nighttime. Alright, so he wants us to deliver a stick. The guy that keeps bothering his sister. So we have a stick now. Ah, that why. Are you the guy? No. I didn't think he was in this house, was he? No? Oh, right there. Little 7-year-old kid. Here is your stick. Alright, you defend the ladies and the children and leave his sister alone. Let's go back and talk to our buddy over here. It's looking like we're going to have one more day. Solved your problem. Alright, his story does not continue until the next summer, so we're done with that quest chain for now. So our main story quest is going to be to go up here. We do have a quest up here and over here. I'm guessing since we only have one day left, we're just not going to bother with that one. We are going to run over to this one right here. Is our guy still... He's still up at that town. Mood says he's a 6. He does have a house assigned, right? People 1 of 3. Alright. Just making sure. See what we got here. A good hunter. And good survivalist, so good at fishing, and I think that's gathering as well. Stamina's too low. They're actually pretty decent. This person especially. And they're age 20. That's good. I hope they're there for a few seasons. Having nothing worse than a 2 is pretty solid. Alright, this is kind of a long run, so we'll cut out the path back to the house, and then we'll pick it up again from there since we have not traveled to this town before. Almost missed our house because I was running up the road going in the direction of this next town that we have to go to. Alright, our rabbit trap is gotten a rabbit, so we'll rearm this. And we're going to cook the meat really quick that we have. That way we have something to eat. Running a little low on food. We did get a flatbread from Alwyn's story that we ate on the way back. So that kind of satisfies us for a little while. Alright, back on the road. Grab some water on the way. There we go. Alright, so just as a reminder, we're going to go right up here to this town. It's really not too far away from our house. And that is one of the advantages of building over here, as opposed to closer to the other town. Is this the right road? Yes, it is. Yeah. Up this direction is where I tend to run into wolves, though. I think it's after this town, though, so hopefully we won't run into any issues, but if we do, we might be restarting the episode. Thankfully, I save after every episode, so it would just be this episode that we're restarting, but hopefully we don't have to do that. It's never preferable to repeat your work. I haven't seen any buffalo yet this playthrough. I imagine they're still in here. I think they're called Winsit or something like that in this game. Another Lynx over there. We can speed up a little bit. Cool, here we are in town. Let's see here. Nope, that's just a house. Someone around here is a quest giver. Some people to recruit. Ah, here we go. I am no stranger. Wolves are coming. We must prepare you. All right. He wants 40 logs. So I'm very glad we have increased encumbrance right now. We need this one. Yeah, not an exaggeration. Literally 40. We unfortunately don't have a shovel yet. And all he has promised us as a reward is his wife's best cooking. So it better be really good, because we are going to be very hungry after this. And unfortunately, the more trees we chop down, the further and further away we're going to have to go. Oh, sorry, I had to sneeze. Okay. So we're going to grab logs, and then I will... Oh, that one's in a weird spot. That worked. That was a weird bug. Just hopped up and down. Alright, and then I'm going to show you, since there's no way that we can carry 40. That's how this works on this quest. We've got 6 of them so far, so we're just going to run back here to the quest giver. And we are going to give him 6 of them, and then we'll go and get the rest. And we'll just keep doing that until we've gotten him up to 40. So I'm going to do some chopping, and we'll fast forward ahead to when I'm turning in the last of them. Alright, so we've got the last of the logs that we need. You can see this guy's moved out over to the fields. This is actually where he is about half the time. We're going to finish off. Alright, we're going to go get his wife's cooking, see how good it is. Notice this is also the village where we can get goats. You can see male goats are 3,000. I'm sorry, male goats. Adult goats are 3,000. And babies are 1,500. So you can save quite a bit of money. Obviously buying the baby animals. But you are also going to have to wait for them to grow up before you can really make money on them. Alright, here's some porridge. Okay. So we got some porridge. 30 food, 10 water. Yeah, we'll go ahead and eat that. Get us up a little bit more. We don't need... We could use 35 food. Eat that too. I guess it was a little more than we needed, but you see that we finished now that porridge and that soup. We have wooden bowls, so you actually do get wooden bowls back after those things are consumed, and you'll see their durability is now 90%. So each consumption, I think uses about 10%. I don't know that it's always 10%. I think there's a bit of variability to it. I don't remember for sure. All right, we've got to run all the way back to the main town. I don't know if we're going to make it before the end of the season. Wrong road. And when the season ends, we will automatically be transported back to our house. So, if we don't make it before the end of the season, we'll just be at home. So I'm going to sprint there and see if we can make it don't know if this road's any faster. For some reason, our home just disappeared off the map. That's concerning. Why did our home just disappear? Uh-oh, I guess we're gonna go this way. Do we just have things reset? No? Oh, now it's showing up. It's not back on the map, though. What is going on? I'm sure it's just another bug, but I'm hoping nothing weird happened and that it's just a map bug. Okay. Here's our house. Where is the lumber mill? The sawmill, it's right up there. Okay. So here's our little town. It has not disappeared. Jefferton is still intact. So that's good. Oh, what an odd little bug. I've not seen that before. Well, by now we know where it is, so even if it does not like to show itself on the map, we do know where it is. Oh, we have a good number of logs and sticks and firewood in here. So as odd as the bug is that he is not actually back in his house, it seems like he's still collecting resources. So I guess that's good. It seems all of our like quest icons and everything have disappeared from the map. I wonder if I clicked something. Remove waypoint filters. Ah. I accidentally filtered. How do we turn off filters? All buildings. Quest. Alright, we'll go back to the quest view. Main. There we go. Okay. Not a bug. User error. Okay, I'm going to run back to the town, and I think we'll make it. We'll see in just a minute. Alright, we are making it back to the town right now. Grain was not doing anything for helping us clean off, so I went ahead and ran into the river really quick. That's what I'm talking about right here, though. You can see this is their, like, wood extraction shed. I hope it starts doing that, whereas, like, you get logs, and logs start to build up. Oh, let's talk to him really quick. There to go. They're prepared and safe now. Yep. Alright. We get a new level in diplomacy, and we are just waiting for further events. Interesting, this one doesn't have anything in it yet. Just is as it is. Okay, so let's look at our diplomacy skills really quick. Increased experience from diplomacy, 20% more dynastic reputation gained, or Romeo increased affection points while flirting. That could definitely help us work towards getting a wife faster. Revealing NPC personalities during conversations. That would probably also help with that. I definitely would like to do bartering. Like our hose right now that we're selling for 10, just one level, and that would sell them for 11. Dynasty reputation's useful. I think we'll take Romeo, actually. That's kind of a new system, the flirting piece of things. So I'd like to kind of prioritize that a little bit. All right, I want to see we don't have that much money. We have 93. I think we are going to spend some time until end of season just sitting right here at this town and building some more hoes and building up some money. So I'm going to spend a few minutes doing that, and I will catch back up with you guys once I've done some more chopping. Alright, you can see it's getting close to twilight here. So we're going to end up changing seasons, which will auto-transport us back to our house. So the reason that I'm trying to build up some money right now is, excuse me, when we go to start the next season, we'll have a whole new growing season upon us, and we'll want to be able to buy another set of seeds. So trying to build up a little bit of money to be prepared for that next growing season, so that we can, you know, make sure that we keep our stuff going. We definitely want to be able to keep our farming going, get ourselves prepared to have some animal feed, and just, I don't know, generally be able to keep the town fed. There go some flying logs. Come on. And you can take down these trees that are in town. So when you're trying to do stuff like this, don't be afraid to wipe the town out. It's not going to hurt anything or anybody, so no one gets angry about it. It's not considered stealing for some reason. I'm not quite sure why. You'd think that they would call it that. But no. They just let you go about your business. Getting a little low in water, but I think the season change resets our food and water too. You can see that meter up top is almost all the way down. Right up in here above the north. Indicating that the season's almost over. Go in here and find vendor. So your hose are up to 400 coin now. I think you go through a whole year before you pay taxes. Trying to find the seed vendor. I want to get a feel for how much we're going to need. Need the seed vendor? Yeah. You can see here, here's what I was talking about. Apple seedling, 270 per seed. So if we want to do an orchard, we'd be paying 270 per seed. And I don't know what it requires, whether it's fertilizer or what, to be able to plant those. Only obtainable from vendors. Can be planted in the orchards throughout the year to grow trees. And I don't know how the harvesting works with those. I imagine eventually you can cut down the trees, but I'm guessing mostly you're just going to be picking apples from them, or picking cherries from them, you know? Okay, I think wheat or oat, maybe? They're 7.5 apiece, so we'd need about 75 coin for oat. And then fertilizer would be 75 per field. So depending on what we're growing, it looks like we'd need about 150 per field if we stick to that 10. Ooh, wheat is twice as much. Let's see. Wheat. Sowing the field using a bag during spring or autumn. So wheat we are going to be able to sow. So actually, let's just buy 10 of it right now. And let's buy 10 fertilizer because it's going to transport us back there. Sown in the spring. I don't know how to grow hops. I don't know if that's considered an orchard. Orchards. Okay. But 375. Oat grade grain. Oat, excuse me. Sown in the spring. Onion spring. Poppy seed spring. Rye. Rye says autumn. So do we have enough? We have just enough. We're going to buy 10 rye. We're going to buy 10 fertilizer. Alright, so that'll give us just enough to do those things. But let's see if we can get a couple more in. Let's get some extra money before the season ends. We got some extra weight on us now because of the fertilizer. It's not super light. We're definitely really low on water. If you run completely out on food and water, then you start taking health damage. Oh. You also see that we unlocked the tavern. We also unlocked the simple house, which is the next larger house as we were crafting the hose. There we go, we're clean again. See if we can get a few more hose sold before time changes on us. Just basically trying to maximize our amount of time that we have here. It seems really dark right now, but I just ran out of stamina. Come on. Chop for me. We're already dirty again. Already carrying too much. Worst case scenario is going to transport us back. Six of those made. Seems like we're going to run out of sticks instead of logs. Let's grab a couple more sticks. One more stick. Two more made. We're going to move slow, so we're going to be lucky if we get to sell these before we hit the end of the season. Come on, baby, truck along. Nope, don't do that. Let's hope the tavern's still open. Looks like it is. Sweet. Alright, got us a little more coin. I doubt we'll get any more in, but we already chopped down this tree, so let's give it a try. Come on. A line on it. A line on it. There we go. You have 20 sticks. Make 4 more hoes. Alright, there's 4. At some point this stuff's gonna close too, and there won't be anybody to buy our stuff anyways. If the seed guy is still up, let's go double check on seeds. It's not as easy without the bag. Is he sleeping? Nope, he's around here somewhere. Oh. Where did he go? He who sells the seeds. Maybe he's sleeping, so it's not showing him. Oh, there we go. This house? Nope, he doesn't want us. He won't talk to us because he's sleeping. Okay, looks like the tavern's closing. So that is going to be the end of what we can do as far as selling stuff. I don't think. Let's look at our management really quick. So we haven't moved on to the next level yet, but let's see here. Okay, it hasn't told us that we're going to open up the next level, so that might be after we end this season. We might be getting our quest to open up the next level. We've got Simple House unlocked now, so we could pick up some designs if we want to. Bow and arrow, bird traps, pretty tempting. A more free meat, basically, or easy meat. Flour. Bucket. There seems to be a lot of quests later for the bucket. And then the tavern, you can see there's a bunch of different food stuff we can unlock. We should be ending the season here any minute. I keep bumping F and taking out our torch. Let's see if we can run across the village really quick. We're gonna go to this town. I'm gonna double check that that's where the chickens are. If we make it there. I think they should still be out and about, or in a way that we can see where they are. This town right here has geese and cows. We found the goats. We found pigs. And one of the big things we haven't found yet is chickens, and I think they are right here in this town. Looks promising. That looks like a vendor sewing chickens. Chickens will be the first livestock that we can get. We can also double check prices so that we're, you know, preparing ourselves for the cost of the chickens. So here's the chicken coop. We can hear the chickens. Alright, so a rooster is 11.25, a female 11.25. Chicks are 5.63. So basically that's what we're going to need. We're going to need like 1,200, 1,100. Wow, I think he just rose out of the ground. I could have sworn he just rose out of the ground right over here. Weird. Anyways, we're going to need about 1,200. We have Our inventory, 188 right now. 188. And under farming here, we only need 100 points to get us to the hen house. And once we build the barn and we get farming actually rolling, that'll go up pretty quickly to the hen house. So we could just be making a lot of hoes. But once we get the hen house going, then we'll start generating animal manure. And that'll start letting us make our own fertilizer. So definitely an essential part of getting the farming machine rolling is being able to generate our own fertilizer. Basically, you need starter seeds and you need fertilizer. Oh, and one more thing I was going to show people. Here on the fields, we can actually open the details of the fields, and you can see that this is cabbage planted. And we can set that this is a cabbage field. Right, so we've got this all set as cabbage. So if someone else takes this over, then they'll know that this is where we're planting cabbage. And I think there's a way we can rename these fields now, but I don't know. Do you want to keep these changes? Yes. H, custom name. Apparently Caplox is on. Cabbage patch. Oh, Caplox is on again. We've got field 1, the cabbage patch. Oh, and this is a nice little indicator. This is also new. Tells us what we've got going on there. Oh, cool. That's useful. You can see this is what I was talking about with mood. His mood's at 6%. I think. I don't know why there's a minus there. And he's just kind of meh. He's not necessarily happy about anything. He's just okay. So we'll want to start working on the appearance of our town to really start bringing that up. We definitely want our villagers to be happy. Otherwise, they'll end up just leaving. And that's not a good outcome for us. So definitely something important to focus on. Well, I guess I'm gonna run back towards the house, and if the season changes, cool, but well, you know what? I need more logs, so I'm gonna shop logs. And we'll come back when the season changes. Alright, so I only managed to chop one tree before our season changed. You can see our villager finally made his way here. We can talk to him. You know, has he heard anything interesting lately? Same thing, he's just telling us to go do a quest somewhere. Let's see. Oh, he will tell us where we can find certain things. So if we want to know where to find chickens. Okay, so that's useful. That's actually new. We can now actually find vendor locations and animal locations from our villagers. So that's good. Ooh, we have to successfully flirt. That's part of our new chapter. Interesting. Let's see. And that will give us a building limit of 10. So we've got to start flirting successfully. And that'll get us up to our 10 buildings. And that will let us start progressing our lovely little village forward. We'll move from like just a small, I don't know what you would call it. Small little dwelling in the woods. There's a word for it. And kind of start moving into a decent sized little farm. So thank you all for watching. If you liked the video, please remember to like and subscribe. We're very early on, so every little bit helps. It's all a nice big impact to the channel. And it's a great way to just kind of passively support things. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye now.